Hey everyone, Cool on Manga here. Right now reviewing Bleach chapter 518. Before I get into that, I reread the Naruto chapter and the One Piece chapter and the Bleach chapter actually. I reread all three, and it seems I made a mistake in the order that they should be rated this week, as in like the top three, the big three, and the best chapters of the big three. So it goes Bleach being third, and the top. Now I originally said Naruto second and One Piece first, but I'm now changing that to a tie for first place between Naruto and One Piece, simply because the last two pages that I originally read when I read the chapter this morning, in the translation I read, the two last pages, they weren't mixed up, but the translations were mixed up. What was supposed to be said on the last page was said on the second last page, and what was supposed to be said on the second last page was said on the last page. So it really confused me. I thought Naruto was going to do some crazy new jutsu with like wind cutting. It was apparently, thank Jesus, it was just Tamari and all them coming in and saving their asses, okay? And Naruto actually said that the jutsu that he would be using would be the Shinobi Alliance jutsu. So that's why I'm re-evaluating the chapter, because the two last pages were what really made it not that great for me in the original, the scan that I read, because they got it mixed up. And the way I saw it, it was the Shinobi. Now we're not a disorderly crowd. We're the Shinobi Alliance. Now I'm going to use a new jutsu, the most powerful of all jutsus in Shinobi world, and it's even able to beat the Mangekyo Sharingan, or the Infinite Tsukiyomi. And he says, wind cutting technique. I was like, what? That doesn't make any sense, right? Because like Tamari can use that shit. So when I went back and reread, it made sense now that when Tamari comes down with the other ninja of the Ninja Shinobi Alliance, she uses the wind cutting technique, and Naruto simply says that he's using the Shinobi Alliance jutsu, and it's like he summoned the Alliance. So I'm gonna give it a tie to One Piece and Naruto this week, but I'm gonna state what I said earlier. Bleach was not that good this week. I mean, it was the last three pages made the chapter, basically. Other than that, there wasn't really anything to it. Just a bit of pointless information. 6 pages of like pointless shit, basically. So we start a chapter out. Urahara, he's the guy that was in Wakamundo. He's talking to Ichigo and all the rest, and he's like, it's been a while. Then Sato and Inoue come in, and they're asking Ichigo if he's alright and whatnot. And he's like, yeah, I'm fine, whatever. After Urahara explains his whole thing with Wakamundo, someone tries to come in from behind Urahara and talk to Ichigo, and they're all like, oh, who is that? Is that who I think it is? And then they don't say who the fuck it is, man. Like, come on. Seriously. Just, come on, Kubo. Enough. But anyways, Urahara says he made a deal with this guy, and he'll be fighting on their side, basically. The bald guy from the Zero Squad comes in, and Ichigo says, okay, how are we gonna, can we go to the palace so I can fix my Tenza Zangetsu? And he says, no, you're not going to the palace because we're gonna fix your Tenza Zangetsu. You're going to the palace because we're gonna reform and recreate your Zanpakuto using this incredibly powerful reishi thing. I don't know. And in order to get to the in order to get to the Soul King, to the King's Palace, they end up going to the Shibas. Yeah, they go to the Shiba's place, and they need to use the cannon. Apparently, that's what the cannon is for, and it ain't no fucking improvised way to get into Soul Society, or get into the Serete. It's just a way to get to the King's Palace. Like, damn. It's like the most unguarded place in all of fucking Soul Society. And it's the way you get to... Why didn't Aizen just... I just gotta say this one right now. Was all that shit about the Oaken and the fucking key and all, like, what is this shit? If they could have just used this cannon, why didn't Aizen just fucking use the cannon? Sorry. Kubo, you're a troll. I love you. But still, you're a troll. And you can't fix all the things that you broke, I guess. But hey, you were going through some rough times. It's all good. We all have that shit. Kishimoto went through some rough times a few weeks ago where he did the Obito flashbacks. Fuck. But he's kind of regaining it now. I'm gonna say, yeah, fuck. Yeah, he's stepped up again. But Kubo. Come on, man. I was expecting some fucking... Only people with this can get into, you know... the King's Palace. No, you just need to go into this cannon. Bullshit. Whatever. After this, we find out that Ganju has been training his ass off. He looks like a fucking beast. Not to mention, he's working with the motherfucking Fullbringers. Yeah. Our Xcution, they're there. What up? You got the time guy. You got Tsukishima or whatever, and you got, you know what, I don't even know who that other guy is. Cause he's got long hair. It almost looks like Ginjao, but it can't be. He's dead, and if he ain't dead, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be fucking more pissed than oh man. I'm gonna be so pissed if he ain't dead. And not only that, but how many characters are gonna look like him in this arc? Because you already got that one Stern Rider. You already got himself. You got this guy. That's 3 people in the last fucking arc that all look like the same fucking person. So who is it? Tell me. But anyways. So, end the chapter with, you know, Ichigo getting just the King's Palace. And it looks pretty dope. There are like things floating and whatnot. Basically just a huge stairway to probably his throne, I'm thinking. But yeah, overall it was a subpar chapter, to tell you the truth. Only the only good thing about the chapter was the last 3 pages where you see fucking our Xcution walking with Ganju. Like, that was dope. Simple as that. But anyways, that's all for today. Cooling on manga here. You know, rate, comment, subscribe. You know what? I'm gonna state right now. If next week's chapter of Naruto is 3/4 as good as the one that we just had now, I'll start reviewing Naruto. But that's only if it's 3/4 as good as this one. And that's going to be hard to do for Kishimoto. Because he's been going up and down, up and down. So stay tuned next Wednesday to see if I do a Naruto review. Peace out.